Hey all and welcome back for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Today we're taking a look at a downloadable title for the PlayStation 4. This is Omensight and it was commissioned by POTK. Much like a Quick Look that we recently recorded, Tanner and I pretty much have no knowledge of this whatsoever, so we might as well just get right on into it.
According to the wiki, Omensight is a murder mystery action adventure game with platforming and RPG elements.
Oh my god, I think that has described everything I like about video games. You play as a dude called the Harbinger, which is a really good word. Yep.
So yeah, otherwise I don't know anything else about this. Who even made this game? Let's see here. Spearhead Games.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them. What else have they done?
I'm taking a look. IC.ca. I think these are Canadian brethren for me.
As their strength grew.
Okay, we got Pygaria, Rodentia, we got War, we got a really nice graphical style. I haven't actually seen any, videos of the game, so I don't know how it's running and whatnot. Are we Redwall? Is this Redwall for the modern age?
Okay, so these guys, have you seen the Stories games? Like Stories, The Path of Destiny?
No.
Okay, so I've heard of that game. Oh, they did Tiny Brains.
It rings a bell, but I'm still
That's the
not
one where you
familiar.
play as little mice with different powers that they can platform around.
I'm seeing a running theme in terms of aesthetic here.
Yeah, no, they definitely looking at all their games. They have a very similar aesthetic. And they also made what looks like a Windjammers clone too, because everyone had one of those, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, all their games feature animals. I'm not going to say are furries, but I'm going to say there's a good chance their games are frequented by them. They're a small Montreal-based studio from 2012.
Okay. Right, what am I doing here? Is this actual gameplay or is it still a cutscene? I'm not sure. I'm going to assume it's a cutscene, because I cannot control shit right now.
Well, the moon just kind of broke into something. It's Majora's Mask. The moon just fell.
Ooh. Ooh, this looks nice.
Yeah, definitely looking at their other games, they have a similar art style. Actually, this might even take place in the same world as Stories, because I know about Stories. And it looks similar, but maybe not. I don't know.
It is the Harbinger.
That sword. Is it the Harbinger?
Ah, what a great name for your main character and whatnot. You are here. What is the definition of Harbinger exactly?
No, sir.
So it's a Harbinger is I'll get the official one, but
Thank
for
you.
example, the Silver Surfer is the Harbinger of Galactus.
Ah.
Kind of like the Oracle. Anything that foreshadows a future event, omen, or sign. Frost is a Harbinger of winter. A person sent in advance of troops or royal train to provide or secure lodgings or other accommodations. So it's an omen, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so pretty simple control so far.
So the world it takes place in is called Euralia.
Mm-hmm.
And it talks about here, the beginning of the game. Oh, I'm not going to read that. Whoa, okay, we'll see that.
Are you finding all the spoilers today or something?
Because I'm on the wikis, and the wikis are done in the style of, you should know this, because if you're on the wiki, you've probably already played the game.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'm definitely trying to not find some of this stuff. Not saying it, but, there's some interesting stuff for sure, talking about, gods in this one.
God, so much death within the first 5 minutes of the game. They always do this when they have furry characters and whatnot, because it juxtaposes it and takes some of the sting out.
It's honestly one of my favorite parts of Freedom Planet, is just how it's cute animals, it's like Sonic, right? And then you get to see people be brutally murdered and tortured, and you're like, oh, it's not like Sonic at all.
Gotta go fast into a grave.
It's funny because Sonic Forces, it's yeah, I was tortured for months, and it's whatever, it's nothing. And then you actually see them get tortured in Freedom Planet, and it's that's what it should have been like.
Oh my god, they were just executed in cold blood. Now I'm gonna return the favor. Here we go. Luckily, I've been playing Spooderman recently.
Yeah, get those dodge and hits in.
Yeah. Oh, nope. This is really snappy, actually. I like it.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. It looks very much like, I'm not going to say Arkham-y, but it's like it has that sort of flowing between characters style, which I do really like.
I don't think this was full price either. It was like 25 quid or so.
Yes, this is an indie game technically, so it says on here it's $20.
Cool. Don't know. Oh, did he just become like a save point? Interact. No. My bear friend, it's okay. You're going to bear heaven now.
Okay, so it is not a sequel, but is a spiritual successor to Stories.
Okay.
So it's the same idea, but different universe.
A bond with Ludomir's soul is created by fate. He was a great warrior, loyal to the Rodention clans. You can feel the hatred he had for Emperor Indrik was unmatched. Also, this is where like the mystery part comes in. You learn the story through interacting with dead people.
Oh, interesting.
At least that's what I can glean from this.
Oh my god, so I'm just reading here and it's like, some enemies will drop their weapon and surrender when they feel like they're going to lose the battle in this game, invoking reasons such as, I have a wife and child, or I don't want to die.
Wow.
You can absolutely still kill them on the spot, and there's even an achievement for it.
Jesus.
Oh, furry games, they're great.
Yeah.
The Harbinger. So we are all in danger.
So I'm just like, am I like the moon incarnate? I don't seem to be like a furry.
Yeah, it's definitely like an interesting design. It looks a bit like the Bloodborne Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Like it, except for the hat is kind of less of a like a hat, and it's more kind of Egyptian. But yeah, like it's no, you're very clearly just a force of nature. It seems you're not a thing.
Yeah.
She scares the dark.
Yeah, no, like I'm on the wiki page for the Harbinger here. And there is no lore information. it's there's gameplay and nothing else. So
I only wish.
Oh no, don't tell me you're gonna die as well. You have a cool character design. Go in peace. There you go. This is a really unique way of telling a story.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, for a game like this, which is essentially, I don't know if I'd call it hack and slash, but it is like third person, like action.
So you don't know what Stories was then?
No.
So it's basically like imagine a action game, but with choose your own adventure sort of sections. How every playthrough you can make different decisions, and it leads to totally different stories. And so you'd be able to like every time you play, go through, and it might be you arrive at a town. Do you stay there? Yes, you can do like one of 3 entire storylines there, or you can pass it up and go to the next one. And so it's like the game can totally change how the story is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that was the big gimmick there, and I wonder how this will incorporate it.
Oh, these dodges feel good, Tanner. Ooh. What the ever-loving shit is going on this planet?
Is this because of the Emperor's ritual?
I just got done watching an LP where some guy enacts crazy magic and then, like, fights a fucking guy at the end. You may remember, well, you may recognize what LP I'm talking about. It was a Two Best Friends play one.
Oh, it was, okay, what's the funniest one I can say here? Very clearly, Chrono Trigger.
No, Marlowe Briggs.
Well, they're the same game if you think about it.
That's nasty. I don't want nothing to do with it.
This was no simple murder. The immortal soul of the priestess always.
Oh, okay, so we got some reincarnation shiz going on. But not this time. Oh no, I subverted your expectations.
Odin's return was planned.
Look at this world tree with the serpent slithering around it.
Harbinger, focus on my voice.
The aesthetic of this game is so on point. I love it.
Oh, huh, interesting. So I'm on the official Omensight, like their games webpage, and there's an FAQ on it, and they ask, is this a sequel to Stories? And it says it's a spiritual successor, but it happens in the same, quote, broad universe.
Okay.
So, that's weird. How do you even describe how it's related?
Here we go. World of Spirits, I guess.
Harbinger. So I can summon you here.
Okay, so it says,
Thank the gods.
is this an RPG? There are some RPG concepts, such as an interactive story, leveling up, and character upgrades, and then they ask, is there random loot? And they say, absolutely not. So it's all very much like set loot for that sort of stuff.
I have now full screened the game for Tanner. I wish you had told me that. I am a dumb.
It's okay. I was able to see it. I have good eyes.
That's good. Well, I mean, you've got 4 of them, so... It's okay, I'm the only person in my immediate family who hasn't got glasses yet, so that karma will come right back around to me someday.
So yes, Vodin here is seemingly the big bad evil god who's like, I'm gonna destroy the world.
As you do, you know, you gotta have a hobby.
Not much else for evil gods to do, you know, there's many stigmas to them going to, like, you know, aerobics classes and stuff.
I cannot force you to accept. But if you are willing, then come to me.
Okay, doesn't seem to be anything else to do here. You have gained enough XP to level up. Meditate before the chalice to gain new powers. You got it. And Amber is for a blessing. I'm gonna level up first. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, what does that remind me of? Oh, that's like God of War's level up system where you fill up the thing, yeah.
Launch a projectile that damages enemies and knocks down enemy target. Hold and release square. Okay. And what do we got here? Gift Amber. Harbinger's Blade. I have enough for either Health or Harbinger's Blade.
Well, are you gonna get hit?
Probably not.
Then get the blade.
Show acquired blessings. Yeah. Good shit.
Now it's a slightly spikier sword.
Interact.
Thank you, Harbinger. The tree.
Wonder if you could just leave her, and then it's like, nope, that's it. Game's over.
No, please have pity on Stag Plague Knight. I think Vodun is meant to be like a Vo. Or maybe I'm just thinking of something else, like a Vol.
Let's see here. Vodin, I'm looking at here. He looks like... No, he's the big snake worm thing.
Yeah, sorry. I thought the person we were talking to was Vodun for a second there. I got it mixed up. I'm sorry.
This is a generic witch. No name, just a witch, you know, as you do.
No, I was born Witch Mick Witcherson.
He may even be mad enough to unleash Vodin. And that means murdering the godless priestess.
They're throwing terms at me now. It's very nearly losing me, but the charm is keeping me there.
You know, but yeah, you just gotta throw in the term godless as a, like, proper one-word thing to describe something, and you're like, no, I'm into this. That's a good one.
Oh, there's time travel in this?
Yes, so that's one thing that I was waiting for them to drop in, because everything I was saying is that this is a Groundhog Day game.
Huh.
Yeah, it's you relive the same events and try and change them.
Interesting.
But which lead will you follow?
Who are we gonna go for, Draga or Ludimir?
Oh, we gotta go with the bear.
Very good. A great warrior, loyal, His burning drive to kill the Emperor may well pave a quick path to Indrik. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of bears.
Bears are pretty cool, mate.
Except, you know, when they... I mean, I live in a place where there is actually a threat they will come into your house, but...
Steal all my butter and whatnot and just leave without saying hello.
No, like, it sounds like a joke, but my dad literally had one time a polar bear crash through the front window and just wrecked the living room. Couldn't get it through the door, so it was fine, but just because we had a big front window, and left some teeth in the house that then he later carved into tiny polar bear carvings, but from a polar bear tooth.
What the fuck is going on in Canada? Jesus.
Canada is a PvE zone. Everything here is trying to kill you, but especially the bears and geese.
Besides,
Alright, we're gonna have a drink with Ludimir.
that seat's taken, mate.
Uh-oh.
Ludimir, that's... It's the Harbinger.
It's like, I don't care if it's the Harbinger. This is for, my drinking spot.
Yep.
Storybook pictures. Sort of.
Seems like a nice enough guy. I guess we'll have to do both Ludimir and Drago before the end of this.
Please forgive him.
Well, I don't know if you can, I think, because I know in stories it's you pick one and then the other option is locked till the next playthrough. So I don't know if this is going to be similar where it's like you just kind of follow the path, or if it's going to, yeah, you can redo it and
Thank Hendrik for that.
do the other one. I don't know.
Well, as much fun as this chat has been, I'm off. Big day.
Yep, it's time for war. I do love war. War.
So I guess one thing that they just said is that the Harbinger is female, and I didn't even get that looking at the design.
I did. It was the ponytail.
But, like, see, I see the ponytail, and I see, like, Zero from Mega Man. So, like, I see that, and, or, like, a Hakumen from BlazBlue, where it's, like, it's like a warrior's ponytail, so I didn't get that at first, but, yeah, now I can see it. It's even kind of in a dress, too, but at first I was, like, just genderless, horrible, you know, force of nature.
I won't say horrible. Beautiful, blessed, maybe?
Right now, I don't know. I get a feeling of we don't have the whole story with this character.
Yeah.
The lore page is empty for a reason. It's like they don't want to maybe spoil that.
Alrighty, combat right away. Is Ludimir gonna fight with us? That would be pretty lit.
I hope he just picks stuff up and throws them.
Mm-hmm.
Try out your cool spirit projectile.
Which button was that? It was like hold down.
Hold square.
I was holding square. Oh, here we go. Now it's giving me the option. I think you actually, yeah, you need like one little button thing first.
Oh, you need a pip. It's an EX move.
Yep.
We climb.
I love the environmental design for this. I guess since it's like a smaller game by a smaller like company of devs and whatnot, they can afford to be a little bit like more expressive with their art style.
Well, and it's even like if you see like there's very little shading on it, but like that's an intentional art style thing.
Yeah.
But and it looks good, but it also like saves a lot of problems with worrying about some textures.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. We'll miss the battle. Our job here is critical.
I hope you get some stealth kills.
Ooh, that would be pretty slick. Look at this Prince of Persia ass environment here.
I'm sorry, do you mean Assassin's Creed? Prince of Persia is a series that no longer exists thanks to Ubisoft.
It does in my heart.
Did you watch the Palace of Persia series? That one was really interesting, actually.
Who's that, Bo?
Matt McMuscles.
Oh, right. I think I watched one episode and it sounded like he was reading off a script, so I stopped.
Yeah, he's pretty bad for his stuff sounding like he's reading off a script, but it's very well researched. And
I know,
there's a lot
I
of
know.
like interesting port stuff, like an anime Prince of Persia game for the Sega CD.
Wow, really?
Like it's a port of the first Prince of Persia, but they added in anime cutscenes and made all the characters look like Arabian anime designs. It's the weirdest thing, and when he made the video, the creator of Prince of Persia said, "I didn't even know this existed."
Holy shit, that's pretty bad.
I love it. It's so good. Oh, we get strikers.
Monsters.
Oh, that's great.
Does that cost a meter or anything? Can you just do it?
I'm not sure, but I got hit for the first time, which is great. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, these dudes got a bigger, weirder jump arc. Does it do slowdown when you dodge?
Yes, it does.
I love that. Every game needs the Bayonetta style, like, dodge and get slowdown system.
There you go. Oh, it's got destructible environments and everything. This is great. Again, because it's like a smaller game overall, they can afford to do that. Is there something here?
Yeah, I'm looking at that wall there, and I'm like, that wall looks so suspect.
We'll come back later.
Yeah, maybe you have to come back with a new ability, or maybe a new companion.
Possibly.
So it seems like companions might be your big thing. Get that Wumpa fruit.
It's delicious. What do you think a Wumpa fruit is, exactly?
I think of it like a, like a peach and an apple combined.
Yeah. So I was going to say mango and apple. I got blown up by a thing that was obviously an explosive and I shouldn't have touched it.
Could be mango too, yeah. But like just one of those really nice fruits that I eat and I have allergic reactions to.
For you. I do that. Bears can't operate levers, this is known.
It's a little too much for him. He's more of a break than a operate.
Sir, wait for my order. Let them weaken each other. What are you looking for?
Difficulty's starting to pick up a little bit now. I appreciate that.
So this game does run on Unreal 4, which is nice. That means they could probably put it on the Switch now, but we're not going to port beg in this video.
Yeah. Jesus.
See how long this game is. I'm just wondering how long to beat. Okay, so it's a 7-hour game to play through normally, and it's about a 14-hour to complete. And I feel like that's pretty fair for a $20 indie game. Like, that's a good amount.
That's a lot of bang for your buck, honestly.
No, for sure.
Okay, up we go. Just follow the bear, he knows the way.
Man, it's just like hearing people complain about game length, like with the Spider-Man there, was like, you guys, what are you even talking about? They're like, 20 hours is so short, and I'm like, please, no, I don't want 50-hour games all the time.
No, not really. There's so much replayability in Spider-Man as well, so...
I would much rather have a short replayable game than a long one that I will never complete because I forget where I need to go, and then I'm lost forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Come, bear friend. Oh, we're getting closer.
Harbinger. They say you shan't when the world is about to end or something.
I like how... Has the Harbinger said a single word yet?
No, silent protagonist, I think.
So why is he even bothering to ask a question?
Because he's gruff and that's his personality.
I guess, yeah.
Turn back, intruders. In the name of Emperor Indrik, I command you.
Oh, just shut up.
What if you can make them fall onto the enemies, the pillars there?
Come on, you want some? Nope. Oh, Ludimir is a bro.
Oh, this is cool. I'm just reading here. So there are multiple partner characters, and they all have their own theme songs.
Oh, nice.
And they will play when you select them or at key points in the story, and one of them sings their theme song.
Think of all the secrets they took with them.
That's dope.
Unless you're close to Indrik, there's no getting through.
What does that mean? Unless you're close to Indrik. Let's go examine it. I think we'll finish off this level and then call it. Because I think we've experienced most of what the game has to offer now.
Yeah, one thing that I was reading about is that the gameplay is really good, but by the end they say it does get a bit repetitive. So I think we've seen most of the... the combat will grow from here,
yeah,
but I think we've seen most of the systems for sure.
Come on, Ludimir, let's push a door. Good old door pushing times.
I mean... He could just have him push the one side and the door would still open because that's how doors work, but
yeah.
That's okay.
These doors operate on Return of the King logic.
You have to press both sides. Look at this final Bowser level.
Seriously, wow.
Protect the Emperor.
Do I have air combos? A little bit. Not much.
Yeah, it definitely seems more like a grounded game. Anything with like the crazy sort of dodges... Like, unless you have an air dodge, it's definitely going to probably be a lot more for the ground combat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it has the countdown timer. That's what makes it so that you can't spam the move. That's what it is.
So I definitely killed an enemy by dropping a column on him. Also, I executed one earlier.
That's dope.
Got an achievement for it and everything. Thank you for rewarding horrible behavior. Seriously, this is like the fucking end of Hat in Time.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking too. The hallway with the lava. I'm trying not to say it.
Well. I heard the remix for, Mustache Girl earlier. That's fucking lit, mate.
Man, I don't even know if I'll be able to get to it, because the first level of Death Wish I tried, and it's the hardest thing I've played in the game.
Wow. Well, I mean, that was the whole established point.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And shooters, you've got
Oh,
guts to
new
be
enemy
strong.
type.
I will enjoy turning you to
It says on the official website that there's about 20 different enemy types, but I don't know if they mean like slight upgrades if they count, or if they are like if that counts as a separate one.
reinforcements.
Well, he was not all that tough, honestly.
But it looked like he had some type of ranged attack, which might make it a bit different. Oh yeah, there you go. He has a fire pillar.
Wow.
Big fire and ice theme going on here so far.
Really? I love juxtaposition like that, my dude.
The snow in the outside, and now it's fire in here.
Yeah. Shit. Combos.
Ooh, I like how by you doing the combos you get the extra money there. Like it tells you exactly what you did. I like that. It really makes you try and be more stylish, which is very important for a kind of character action game like this.
I pressed the wrong button. I figure Shockwave should have blown the door open, but that's just me.
Oh, this is a boss arena if I've ever seen one. Okay, this dude better have like the bird voice. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. I'm the bird.
Guards must be dead then.
Nope. Very downstated, underplayed.
You to blindly
Yeah,
charge in
this
without-
game feels like it has a fairly fairly dark tone that wouldn't go with the I'm a bird monster. Meh,
I
you know.
had to come to this. I once saw greatness in you, but I did not press hard enough.
A lot of horns on characters too.
Yeah, it's got a bit of like a Norse feel to it.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
Now you both die.
Alright, let's kick his ass.
But he's doing your one weakness, flying in the air.
Hey, Indrik, got a broom?
Don't you dare, Ludimir. You've no idea of the harm.
No.
Oh, no. Was that bad? Oh my god.
Whoa, okay.
Mate, run.
I was expecting a boss battle, and I didn't get anything of the sort.
I wonder if you picked the other character, if it would be different and you would get a boss battle. Maybe now you get a Metroid escape sequence.
Oh, yes, we do.
Have a spot of tea, maybe.
I'll play the Mario Odyssey ending song.
Oh, yeah.
Conversation to have with you is if you were
Fucking
in
love Odyssey's endgame so goddamn much.
It's Sonic Adventure 2, but Mario!
Mm-hmm. Jesus. Jesus.
Oh, these look like they fall so that if you don't stop moving, they'll be perfectly timed to fall on you.
Pretty much. I've lost so much health. Please don't die. Oh, okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Bowser will not fall in the lava with Peach.
Gotta find a nicely roasted Wumpa fruit now.
Yeah.
There's the exit. I mean, I enjoy dodging collapsing giants.
I'm sorry, Ludimir, I've let you down in the dodging department, I'm afraid.
I wouldn't mind a drink right now.
And there we go. Edric. Bit of an anticlimax, if I'm honest. Just gonna go back to the tavern. Yeah, so you can see where we're gonna be going, because it's got, like, different paths and whatnot.
Oh, and then at the top, isn't that the countdown timer for morning, noon, night, end of the world? So you can sort of see what you do in a day.
That
Yeah.
bartender, Fureball, come out here. I'm not dead, which means you're open for business.
Does look like a pretty comfy pub, I'm gonna be honest.
Fine.
We don't even have a mouth. How will we drink?
Eh, there's nothing in that cup, seemingly, so it's just there for appearance's sake. We gotta pretend to be a mole.
So much for long live the Emperor. More like, may burn in hell, and the world's better off for it. Never thought I'd live to see Endrick gone.
Is he really gone, though? Like, we're not near death state yet. I feel like there's gonna be a twist.
Your turn,
He
officer.
was
Now
glowing
that we killed Endrick,
in a
we
kind of
sure
crazy
are.
super
Mission
state.
complete? Did you
And
stop?
unless his Achilles heel is specifically rocks.
One thing, it's...
Yep, there we go.
Once again, the giant snake Vulcan, avatar of the great void, surges forth to devour the world.
I'm getting another God of War-like feel here. It's almost like, Gaia talking about, like, what's going on and whatnot.
Yeah.
The truth must be found, and Vodin must be
And
sought.
the world ends and we're just floating out in space like, that wasn't what we wanted.
Yep. These are the clues that you have uncovered today. You can review all your clues by looking into the investigation orb. Use it to help make decisions about your next steps. Interesting.
I completely forgot about the mystery aspect, but like, now this is, again, like, kind of really interesting with the whole learning who could have done it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's very clearly one more character who could be the suspect in that one in the corner.
So I guess you get the ability to unlock seals when you find all 4 clues.
Oh man, I super hope that at the very end you have to do like an Ace Attorney trial with all this evidence.
Look at me, I'm one with the universe here.
The world ended. Day complete. 450 experience.
What a quirky game. I kinda like it.
It's very unique. You could only get this from an indie game.
I mean, because they're not really beholden to what latest trends and whatnot are. I'm not
No,
to say that all, you know, AAA recurring companies do just follow trends. I mean, look at Insomniac. They did a fucking license game for a change. Sorry, I've been playing far too much Spooderman.
That's fine.
Here we are once again at the hub, the Omensight hub.
So I can very clearly see that you're... Ooh, true detective.
Hell yeah. I could solve a mystery. I could reload my save.
I was gonna say, solve a mystery or reread history. Omensight. Woohoo!
Yeah. Delay of Fate. Cast a sphere that greatly slows down time, affecting everyone but you. Lasts a few seconds. Nice.
Oh, neat.
And what have we got here? Upgrade that. Grants perfect dodge. Dodging at the last moment will slow down time. Oh.
So, Bayonetta. Awesome. Perfect. That's what we want. Every game should have that system.
Wonderful. Great stuff. What a lovely little game. I honestly would actually like to come back to this later on. Hopefully I don't get too knocked down by pillars and whatnot, though. But, hey, this is all up to you guys. Come the end of the year, we will be doing a Patreon poll where we'll be putting pretty much every quick look game onto there, and like the top 12 will be turned into playthroughs. But in the meantime, if you want a quick look of your own, check out the prices on our Patreon, patreon.com/HellfireComms, and you can basically commission a console game of your choice within reason. Just run it past me and I'll let you know if we can do it or not. And yeah, good shit. For October, we are looking for, like, spooky games and whatnot, so keep that in mind. But obviously, the choice is yours, and every penny goes to help support the group, pay the co-comms, etc., etc. Thank you, Tanner, for joining me for this. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. This looks really interesting. I might pick this up if it's on sale on PlayStation Network.
It's also on PC, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Alright, guys, we'll see you next time, and thank you again, POTK, for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Bye-bye.
Ciao.